Christmas 2026.
That's quite an announcement, considering it's a whole year plus change. That's a whole year. Like, we're only in February. We're in February right now. Like, why not? I mean, look.
So they've got time to listen to people's feedback and change absolutely everything about it.
Hey, Magic.
So
like immediately, I hate it. Immediately, I hate it.
Why? Why do you hate it?
I immediately. That's not Shrek. That's like shipwreck. That's not Shrek.
Shipwreck.
Yeah, that's.
Who's the fairest?
Why is the mirror a Chad? No, that's not Donkey. What
Dude,
is
it's because the rendering is so good nowadays. They can go the extra mile on like individual pieces of fur on his body and stuff. It looks, all of these look like caricatures of the characters. Although it was good and it was groundbreaking for its time, times have changed. Similar with the visual style of like Toy Story 1 in 1994 to Toy Story like current era. There's like so much, like look at the thread count in his shirt there. There's like the flatness of like PlayStation 2 era. Like in the early 2000s, the PlayStation 2 and the original Xbox were putting out like graphics in like cutscenes that weren't as good as this. So it was the early days of like cinematic CGI, of like just CGI movies, CGI cartoons, as they were shifting from like 2D drawing animations to all computer animated. You can see some of the thread, the stress on the material there versus
I don't care about that.
It's super like high fidelity. It's 4K finish. I can say, I know I'm kind of hyper focusing on like high fidelity detailing and rendering techniques that that's more accessible now compared to say 2001. But
who's making
cringe? Like my Princess Fiona would never. She would never. Like, who is that? Why is she acting like that? Oh, mama, like that's embarrassing.
They've catered for like Gen Z culture.
I feel like they've leaned way too much into the stereotypes of Gen Z, like the nose ring and the alternate style and the dark lipstick, like the dark green lipstick on Felicia.
Yeah.
And like, no, like why she got highlights and layers and stuff? Like, what is that the only way that graphic designers know to depict teenagers?
They're connecting dots, very specific dots of going, oh, we want to appeal to a younger audience. Let's
give
make a character. Yeah.
Oh. I was going to say curtain bangs, but like me.
No, the artist, the character artists, they're trying to appeal to a modern younger audience. So having modern younger audience style, Gen Z, they've Gen Z-ified Shrek's kids.
Let's give her a blowout, like hair highlights, a nose ring, and makeup. And she's an ogre. She's an ogre. It doesn't matter how old she is or what her character is going to be like in the film. She's an ogre. They don't care about how they look. That's the whole point of the first 2 films, at least.
Ogres have